This is Autoblog's long-term 2018 Ford Mustang GT. This particular car is equipped with the GT Performance Pack. It adds loads of handling goodies like a Torsen limited slip differential, Brembo brakes, staggered 19-inch wheels, and shorter gear ratio on the rear end. In addition to all that, this car is equipped with Ford's wonderful Magna-Ride suspension. Now, these magnetoreological dampers improve ride comfort on the road, but when you're really pushing the car, it helps improve grip and handling. All that aside, I really think the most notable option is this new 10-speed automatic transmission. Now, this was co-developed with GM, and you can find it in everything from the Chevy Camaro to the Ford F-150. For the Mustang, it's tuned for performance, so it acts like a 6-speed automatic with 4 overdrive gears. The big benefit is improved fuel economy without losing too much in the way of performance. 10 gears sounds like a lot, but it's never really hunting around for gears like some 9 and 10-speed transmissions tend to do. When left in automatic mode, a 2 or 3 gear downshift is really nothing for this transmission. It's completely nondescript and forgettable, which really is all I want from an automatic transmission. Now, the best transmission and the best chassis in the world would be nothing without a good engine. And this 5-liter V8 is a real sweetheart. So the engine now makes 460 horsepower and 420 pound-feet of torque. That's up a bit from the pre-refreshed 2017 model. There's a directness you do not get with turbocharged cars, like the lower-spec EcoBoost Mustang. Ford retuned the exhaust for 2018 because one of the biggest customer complaints was that the GT just was not loud enough. It's not an issue anymore. This current generation is the best handling Mustang Ford has ever produced. As you all know, Ford finally dropped the live axle for an independent rear suspension, and it makes a world of difference in this car. The stability with the independent rear is only enhanced with the performance pack in the Magna-Ride. There's no lightness or stiffness or twitchiness that you could get with the old car. The car just feels planted everywhere, thanks in part to these Michelin summer tires that are standard with the GT Performance Pack. There's just grip all around, and it's just not something you would get with an old Mustang. The steering is direct and quick, but it's not quite as responsive on center as I would like. A toggle down on the center console adjusts the drive modes. Now, that changes things like shift points, throttle response, and the steering effort. As with any Ford, the Mustang does not exactly have the world's best interior. I'm a fan of the overall design. Some of the main touch points like the shifter and steering wheel are fine, but there's a bit of a cheapness that kind of permeates the car's interior. That said, the digital instrument cluster is fantastic, a lot better in cars twice this price. And with the GT Performance Pack, you get readouts for oil pressure and vacuum. I like these seats. We've been driving quite a while today, and I'm pretty comfortable. There are hard buttons and knobs and switches for most of the main controls. I can adjust the temperature, the radio, and the drive modes, all without having to go into this Sync 3 infotainment system. Overall, the interior is fine. It's not a terrible place to be, but it's not going to blow you out of the water either. With destination, the Mustang GT Premium starts at a hair under $40,000. We've got the $2,200 Enhanced Equipment Group, which includes a heated steering wheel, navigation, a digital instrument cluster, and better leather. The Smart and Safe package is $14,996. Now that includes adaptive cruise control and safety features like collision mitigation, cross-traffic alert, and blind spot monitoring. This wonderful Orange Fury paint is $495. These Magna-Ride dampers are $1,695. And of course, the most expensive option is the $3,995 GT Performance Pack. With just over $1,100 in options, that brings the price to $51,470. Ford engineers took everything that made the 6th gen Mustang great and improved upon it with the 2018 refresh. Thanks to the retuned suspension, new tires, and a bit of extra grunt from the V8, it should come as no surprise that the Mustang GT, with or without the performance pack, is better than ever.